still got plenty of health. I guess maybe money.
I don't know. I think more health just to be safe. What do you need the money for?
Buying stuff at stores. Like paying my bills.
Well, yeah, but I mean in game.
Paying my bills. They are technically theoretically related.
That is true. If you'd like to help Lee pay his bills, Patreon.com/. I'll show you a link in the description. Also, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And go watch on Twitch.
Got him. I guess I'm just gonna get the pluses.
You don't want an extra boomerang blade to hope to maybe get a boomerang blade plus someday?
It's too much work.
Okay, go to the curse.
Yeah. More spell, I guess. We don't have a ton of money. I never know exactly where I am. And James said that I can't fix it.
I mean, you can.
He said that he would disown me.
That's not true at all. I would never.
I guess we just take these two because they're higher rarity. I could reroll them into cooler things, potentially.
That's true.
Oh, look at you with your cans.
That's...
I ain't taking it back. I said what I said.
That's harassment in some circles. Appreciate it, though.
We can't afford HR.
If you'd like us to have an HR. Someday.
Someday
We'll have HR.
I can complain about you to HR.
That's what's that. Ooh. Well, but that's just for spells. Who cares? Well,
I mean, spell refresh is still pretty good.
That is pretty good. There you go. Now you can go get money.
Because you have no choice.
You're going to get paid, whether you like it or not.
No, he's dead. MP regen.
Ooh, that's pretty good. And then you got the fancy locked door. Let's go gambling.
I see a curse. I see the fiery bits.
Yeah.
I see a different sword plus. There's a couple of things.
There's a rune thing on the left that I don't recognize.
Oh, there's a dimension walker. One more.
Yeah.
And then it starts to hurt too much.
Well, that's the one I didn't know what it was.
Stagnant droplet. Slows down most enemy projectiles within 3 meters.
That's pretty good. I will say that if you wanted to do one more, it would be entirely shield. But then you'd have no shield.
But then I would have no shield.
And there's a curse on the wheel now, so.
Well, there was a curse there the whole time.
Was there?
Yeah.
Observant I am.
Oh, they're dead. Oh, I could re-roll.
I think you reroll. Just do it.
Well, I guess I'll still just take these two then. Thanks. More relic. Like I'm already getting shoved around. There's a part of me that wants to like put out the bubbles and deal with it.
And put out the bubble instead of the...
a disintegration ray that falls from the sky.
Oh, yeah. Hammer of Dawn, baby. And then put the bubble on wand 2 instead of the laser.
But this is the double sword one. This is the one we want. Really pew-pewing, right?
Yeah.
Number of swords 104.
It's not bad.
I only have 58. Just saying.
Well, I was just going to say, you could take a lot of things off the wand.
Hold on. Indulge me for just a moment.
That alone is enough space.
But indulge me.
I'm waiting.
Just a moment.
And that gives you 2 more spots. to put some of it back. That didn't work.
Damn.
Because for some reason over on the left...
It became a mimicry cube.
Which is mimicry. Yeah.
It's copying the mimicry cube, which is dang.
But that still gives you a lot more swords. That swaps it so that you have the 116 and Juan 2 has the half that. And you said you wanted it to be swords. Oh, you know, because you don't have tracking on at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. But I have room to put tracking back on. I can do something like that.
That's pretty good.
It's a lot of swords.
Yeah.
Do I need that many swords?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You said you wanted this to be a sword build?
Well, yeah, but it already was.
No, now it's a crazy sword build. You're like, I don't want to do it.
I just don't think it's wild enough. Oh,
Okay.
I don't need automatic navigate. Where did my tracking go?
You just moved it to the
Oh,
right.
it's that one. Okay. I just got confused.
That's okay. That happens. You're an old man now.
Oh.
Sorry. I gotta put the orbital laser down in the bottom wand.
Oh, this was butterflies, I think, before or something.
It
but
was butterflies.
more lasers. Heck with it. Heck with it. Feck with it. Oh, I got a floating wisp plus.
And you do have Wisp Plus.
Meh. In fact, I could also, if I didn't want to have the automatic navigate, I could twine something else to something else.
Nah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's like effort.
You know, it's good. It's good. It's a good point. I listened to your argument of nah, and was like, you know what? The man has a solid argument, and I agree with it.
All right, done. Merlin's Boots level 3.
Yeah, but I don't need Merlin's Boots level 3.
Yeah, what are you missing?
One Merlin's thing.
Yeah, do you know what it was?
The one I don't have.
Merlin's...
Not
oh,
the
hey, look,
boots.
it's Merlin's Boots level 3.
Let's try
Get the crown going into the final boss.
Am I close to the Treant set? I have the Treant hat, which I know is rarer.
I don't remember. You either have...
Yeah, I'll get the crown because it's good.
I think you either have one or two of the Treant pieces. I think you have the Treant hat and the Treant robe, I think. So I think it would have put you at
Currently
3.
alters my body size. Also, I'm gonna, now that I'm finally at full health,
Here's gonna
let me
do that.
just do that, and then I'll permanently alter my body size.
You're bigger!
It's almost always big. Ouch. Ah,
Hey.
okay. And then I can just heal that back up, or I can just...
You'll be fine. Look at your rainbow wisps. Oh, the Grim Wagers butts.
When completing the levels with damage taken, max MP is reduced, which is the antithesis of my entire life.
The question, though, is does shield damage count as damage?
It's a great question.
Oh, look, you got another...
Well, I guess there's a quick way to find out. 1445?
Well, but
Okay.
it's when completing a room without taking damage.
Ah.
So this room is already complete.
Okay. Oh, geez. Here we go. Doubles current key count. Well, before I use this key, hold on.
Might as well.
Soulborn Armor 3.
And
More
another
MP regen. Okay.
All right, and if you find a decursifier anywhere, you just go nuts out.
Got him.
You also could just end the room before you take any damage at all, and then you don't even have to worry about if it's bad or not. Capacity Stone Plus.
And there's the Twine Plus again. We want to take all of this. think we grab both of those.
Well, the capacity stone plus you can immediately just swap.
Just immediately.
You can swap if you wanted.
Or I can add if I wanted.
Yes.
Can I have a twine? Oh, yeah, I could also replace my twine with a better twine, but I can also twine the twine with my twine.
Could you twine the twine?
Can I twine a twine?
Can you twine a twine? Before you move all that over, you're going to need to put the capacity stone on.
Well, I don't necessarily need to.
Oh, you could just put the double twine on.
Yeah, I could twine the twine.
Oh. Well, see, I was going to make it more complicated. I was going to say put the second twine after the boomerangs and have the boomerangs twine.
Oh, you're going to do 2 levels of twine?
I was going to twine. Yeah. You're double twining your lasers. I wanted to twine the lasers into the twined boomerangs into the water bubbles.
It's hefty.
It is kind of shoving you around a little bit.
Also, my blades are doing every damage. My swords are not even part of the equation anymore.
It happens.
Boomerang blades are too strong.
Boomerang blade's very strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like what you got there. It's pretty good.
all right. This is really dumb, but I just want to see. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, that's ominous looking.
And then it goes.
Oh!
Look at the poison death bubble. the sword graveyard over there. I mean, that also. I will also say that goes through your mana much harder.
That was
But
terrifying.
look at the damage number on there. In comparison, that's 280 damage compared to the boomerang blades.
And for every second of existence, like if
Radius and damage goes
you gotta
up.
wait.
You gotta wait.
But
You gotta try it in a fight now, though. Lee.
no, I don't. You
Yeah,
know why?
you do. Why?
Because I don't inherently have flying, and that I will get like 8,000 stacks of poison and just
If
die.
you go in there, you've got enough recoil that it shoves you away before it goes off.
James, stop trying to kill me.
It would be so cool.
Oh, I just realized I have another twine. I can twine a twine. I could.
You got another capacity stone too.
Yeah. This is
No,
so
hold
dumb.
on, Lee. Now you slide those.
now
Now you slide those to the left.
What am I doing over there?
Yeah, and then slide those to the left and put the bubble to the left to the side of that.
Oh, dear. This is the most twined time.
Oh, it's twiny, all right. Oh!
They come back, James. Ow.
Hey, you're flying. It's so fun. Yeah, maybe the water bubble on the boomerang is a little dangerous.
What if we just
To swap that. Yeah, look at that. Now you get a blender.
Where are you going, buddy? And how quickly can I cast that?
Nah, you can cast it pretty quick. And then your MP is a problem. But if that just... Look at the...
It is...
It's so pretty. I want to see it.
What if we do something just a touch more practical?
Oh.
Just a touch. Whoa! Come on, you can't tell me that didn't look cool.
It looked cool. I don't think it looks as cool as... Although that also eats your mana.
Yes, it's all gonna eat my mana, James. I'm twines until twine time.
Yeah. I see.
We are now going where angels fear to tread.
I like it. I like it.
I guess I went to one too many. That was one cast. Oh, gee. Run away.
That's just one cast.
That is one cast. I can't do it, James. The whole idea was I was supposed to be machine gunning.
Hold on. To save yourself a little chaos, you put the water bubbles after the fireworks. Yeah, right there.
No. What if I do this? Oh! That used my mana faster than anything.
Well, yeah.
What the heck?
It's because the laser ran.
I think it's because the boomerang was at the end of the line. Whatever's wet over here, like, costs 8 jillion.
Oh. You've created some situations.
I've created some situations here. I think this is just a step too far.
Well, then at that point, just move the wisp to the right and make that a twine on the wisps, rather than wisps into wisps. Or you can make that twine boomerang. Or you can leave it like that. Leave it like that.
This might be okay. I need to find a magic vine, and then we'll be in business. Where would I put it? Right here, in this spot right here. Yeah, overloads. I think that the time for overloads is past.
Ow.
What do you mean? Ow.
Ow.
Get out of here with your ow.
Ow.
We're gonna save this twine for when we got a little bit more room. You listen here, you.
I'm listening.
I gotta win the day here.
I think you would nuke whatever was in that bubble.
And then I don't even need you anymore. Which means that I can put you here.
I
which
think
means
them the
that
one
I
bubble.
can. Why are you like this?
You know why. The water bubble is my favorite spell. I don't know if it's good. It has the potential to be very strong.
We'll try it. Accelerate plus on here, because why the heck not?
Beautiful.
Okay. So, still go through our mana real quick, but we have some real colorful Cheerios about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the crunch berries.
Do we reroll? Do we? Yeah, I think we do. We can get some things. We don't need this fall. We don't need the overload because things are too expensive. The Boundary Stone cast is Dimension Walker can just be rerolled.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, jeez.
There you go. Because if you can make that a plus.
Oh, Tranquil Bloom, actually, kinda. Oh, there's the magic vine. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Goodbye, water bubble. I know that means the Boundary Stone's coming back up top. Or the Capacity Stone.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but
you should.
If you insist. This is a weird.
This is weird.
So for each slot, max MP is increased by 10%. So it's not as much as the Magic Reservoirs. The Magic Reservoirs are still just stronger.
Correct.
And should be there still.
Correct. But now I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What is stronger? The Mimicry Cube giving you an extra 40% mana, or the Mimicry Cube giving you an extra Boundary Stone, giving you more space for the vine?
I mean, that will make my damage go down yet even further,
but
I'll be able to cast more.
Correct. You really would just have to swap, like that. That gives you 3 more spaces, which each space of the...
49 damage to 65 damage.
It is significantly less damage, but your total mana...
I'll get more swords, which is what I was trying to do. I know the boomerang blade likes to steal the limelight and all.
Yep. And now you've got crazy mana and crazy regen. Oh yeah, you lost your tracking.
Oh, that tracking does need to come back. That is a necessary component. Well, I can certainly do it for a bit longer.
Yeah.
All right. And then bip, bop, boop.
I mean, if you can get one more boomerang plus, you can make that a plus plus up top.
It's true.
And what is the boomerang?
Oh, yeah, I also have this Tranquil Bloom. That's 8 per second, which is 83.2. $96.
Okay, so that is better. Because that is flat, which is then being boosted by 1%.
Yes.
So yeah. You lose some more max MP, which does lose you a couple swords. But I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
so. So Boomerang Blade is normal or rare?
Boomerang Blade is rare. No, it's normal.
No, it's normal. So that Accelerator Plus could give you
Split.
Oh God, you don't
that
need
one
it.
guy who loves Split. Sorry.
All right, hold on. $105.
Again, it is even more sustainable.
Yep.
If I can get that plussed.
That would be nice.
I can.
You do have a twine.
I can re-roll the twine if I'm okay not getting this as to a twine plus, which honestly
is the water bubble rare.
Oh, it is.
You should re-roll that one. If you're not going to use it, you should re-roll it.
I can upgrade that collapse crystal, or I can keep going.
I think you keep going.
Okay.
Honestly, I think you re-roll another collapse crystal. I just threw that on the ground for some reason.
It did?
Oh, there you go. That's a Vine Plus.
Dang it. This is Magic Reservoir plus plus. I could also do... Yeah, I could already do that before. I don't know.
Right. We chose not to.
So...
That is an extra 15% and 10% per slot.
$148.8. Okay, so the Tranquil Bloom still...
Yeah, because it's adding such a strong base that is then multiplied. Oh, that is completely sustainable.
Okay.
Oh, you're running another memory cube. You want more space? You gotta make sure to put the tracking back on because
our damage is so low in the individual hits.
But you're gonna be able to have just every hits. You're gonna want to put the tracking back on.
Jeez, that's
that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And then again, you can either re-roll the twine looking for the Boomerang Plus or hold it on the chance that you can twine
twine
in the future.
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. All right, let's go watch your...
Oh, my laser beam. Oh, that laser beam's moving me.
What? Why is that laser beam shoving you so hard?
I am getting absolutely shunted. Are we good? Are they dead?
No, there's little bunnies down there that you can't kill from range.
I'm trying to get there.
Well, stop firing for a second.
All right, this... Stop it. You had your chance.
Yeah.
When I had the fall plus, I think it was better.
Yes.
But I don't anymore, so meh. What was my damage situation there? That one, now it's the wisps, because the wisps are at the end of the line going crazy.
Crunch berries!
Rainbow death explosion.
No explosion. You took off the water bubble. There's no explosion. They just spin cycle and then kind of live there.
There's all curses if 5 different curses are present. Well, this next room, if it's one of those curse rooms, hey, look, it's bubble plus.
That's true. Or you could re-roll it. There's another laser.
I don't need another laser. We'll just grab those. We'll go in here. It's another one of our favorite puzzles. Let's see, I gotta get you. Nope. Nah.
You're going to have to do a figure 8 at some point.
I did it. You proud of me?
Yes.
Perfect.
And actually, no.
Yeah, I gotta like.
Yeah, because you got that top right piece is very far out of position.
It's very out of position. Yeah.
There you go. Do one more loop. Now, yep, down. Do a full loop. Full loop. Full loop.
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh,
Look at all that crit rate.
that is a lot of crit rate
With a lot of scatter.
with a lot of anti-scatter.
Oh, yeah. Is that better than the first thing you actually have on that wand? Is the Strong Tactician?
Yeah.
Which is 5% crit rate and then kind of sucks things in. Is that better to just swap?
Sure. Then these things follow me instead of my mouse, so meh.
It's like, do you care more about the strong traction or the crit?
Hard to say, honestly.
It's probably good as is.
Strong traction is less good against a single target, admittedly. So, nah,
I'll put that in the bottom.
meh,
Perfect.
sure. Can we get a Merlin set out here?
You know that ain't happening.
You don't know.
If you'd like me to get a Merlin's... What? That doesn't even work.
Yeah, Are you magic?
Yeah, it's a reroll.
Look, if I still had that water bubble, then I'd boot what I
You would do it, yeah. I think it's a reroll. I think it's another reroll. Merlin's hat!
There's the Merlin set. More mana.
Which the Merlin set is just plus 200 mana, right? Plus 300 mana.
Yeah.
Darn.
And now my main mana, because the... Yeah, that multiplies a lot. So I have...
You have 1 or 2 mana.
147 swords. This one has 244 swords.
That's not bad.
And 72 and 86.
The other 2 wands are trying.
The other 2 wands are here. Cool. I recalled the swords and the game just went, oh no. Whee! I mean, reduces damage taken by 25%.
Or Merlin's hat level 2 and get more max MP.
Tempting, but...
That's 1 sword. Actually, I think it's 25 MP.
Yeah, it is 25. Just more HP. You know, I wanted the swords to really sing today, and I don't think I've done.
I mean, they're singing.
I think it's boomerang blades and wisps and colors and swirls.
But look at how many swords you got.
I had so many. They should not be in that hurt box. They should.
Yeah, that box is.
They should not spawn there. I can't recommend it. 25% of current coins. I could hold on to that.
Meh. I think you just grab it and use it.
I can leave that on the ground. I can just hold this for a while.
Dang.
You know what? I'm gonna roll.
Okay. That's worse.
It was. Why'd you let me roll?
Yeah. Because I think you're strong enough that none of this matters.
I mean, that's maybe fair. I don't know. The producer's always a wild card.
Nah, you're fine. And if you ever get the wind ear, then you're just 1,000% golden.
I passed it up a couple of times.
I know. You've had other things you were going for. I'm fairly certain that you're going to get him just fine, but
I'm not entirely convinced.
You see how much damage you've been melting bosses. Like
yeah, but that guy's got like 8 bajillion health.
And you do 8 bajillion. Oh yeah. Love Explosive Pursuit.
Yeah, you would. I'm never gonna see it coming.
We'll hear it.
I don't. Will you?
Yeah, it goes. See, there's one.
Yeah. Look at all this damage I'm taking. Because I also get knocked around like no one's business.
Well,
I barely got out of that with the extra room.
yeah, but you also still killed him in seconds.
Yeah, still not the fastest kill I think I've had of him.
Oh, those are both.
Simultaneous casting 5, double MP cost, but double damage in 20
How about the
seconds
Shard
rate.
of Time? MP regen for all wands plus 8 per second.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Put that on the third one. I think that one's the saddest one now. Actually, it's super the saddest one now because the whole point of the bouquet is that it makes your stuff be rainbow bomb.
It makes you rainbow bomb.
But you've got the rainbow relic, which makes all of your wands bouquet.
Yeah. The range of my butterflies will be increased.
Perfect.
You know what? This has a range. That might interact.
Maybe.
Bomb. Prospector vest. Curse boy.
They've given you that Soulborn thing so many times.
I've had several Soulborn pieces. How many do I have? I got this Soulsborn. Is that the only one? It might be the only one. They give me so many Soulsborn. That one thing 3 times.
It tried to give you that one like 4 times.
It's true. So, yeah, I guess I don't need it.
Not the ward try to get rid of these last 2 chests. Oh, you could, yeah. You could re-roll these. Oh, the drill!
Oh, the drill.
Second brain is pretty good, but you don't need it at this point, I don't think.
If I got that earlier, I think I would.
Same with the hat. Also, that is 218 health.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if I got that earlier, maybe. Well, let me just shuffle over all of that so I can just get a little bit more of that sauce going.
If you put the collapse crystal from the bottom wand up on one of the other 2 wands, now you can twine the bottom.
Or I can shift things around and twine.
Yeah, that's true. And you can go back and you can have laser twined boomerang on that wand.
Actually, I'm gonna do it on. I don't quite. No, I do have just enough space on this one.
That is true.
And this is the one with the one spirit plus plus.
Oh yeah.
So. And then. Something like that, maybe.
Perfect.
Something like that.
Honestly, on that second wand, would it be better if instead of the laser to just do like the black hole plus? Bomb.
I mean, maybe.
It's
Probably.
Gotta be more damage.
But lasers.
Butt lasers.
But lasers.
Blazers.
We have plenty of things to re-roll.
Yeah, but you want to get rid of those two curses? I haven't been paying attention to the Grim Wager.
Yeah, I probably should get rid of it, I guess. Fine. Starting with this one. Oh, well,
Wrong one.
I was on the wrong one.
Your MP regen is so strong that you almost don't have a cost on this. Almost. Admittedly, you did take some hits there.
Yeah, I told you. I got so much knocking about of my face. Just kind of hang out back here. Let the wiggles wiggle. It didn't look like the collapse crystal was doing anything, which tells me that this wasn't firing. Yeah, that cost 48, and the laser cost 2. If only just to allow the collapse crystal to to do its job.
Yeah, that's true. That's much better.
It's like it did 3%, but
yeah, but
also meh.
The collapse crystal will be a lot better if it actually goes off. The trance circle level 2 is tempting.
Not bad, but tree spirit coolant means I can refresh my swords more often, but I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
Berserker will give me more damage when I inevitably go to like half health. Which means that I won't be bald.
It means I won't be bald. What do you mean?
Because I'm currently bald.
Oh, yeah. You put hair on your bald.
Yeah.
Yeah? And really, that's the most important piece.
There.
Well, you got a hat on, though, so...
Well, yeah, but you can see there's a little bit of hair under the hat now. It's not quite so shiny.
It's fair. I love it. You go into a room and you can hear
my guys are already happening. Like, get him. Stop doing things because I can't see them. You attacking me is cheating. Stop attacking. Oh, remember you're invincible? What happened to that?
I didn't say you were invincible.
You're like, you're gonna kill him, no problem. See how much damage you do? See how much damage I take? I got absolutely smoked by that guy.
Yeah, he did some damage.
Increased my crit damage, which admittedly is not terrible, but
yeah, there's a part of me that's just like, at this point, you need.
You want me to find that ear? There it is, the wind listening ear.
That will certainly help.
Now I have human ears and bunny ears.
Perfect.
Don't ask questions.
That's a reroll.
Another collapse crystal.
Another Tranquil Bloom.
Tranquil Bloom can go on this one. Collapse crystal can go on that one.
Yep.
Whew, I'm scared.
Hey, what are your potions?
Invincibility, gain coins, and MP regen.
Crazy MP. So yeah, you've got a safety one if you're about to die.
Safety potion.
That's totally what I said. You can't prove otherwise. It's not like there's video recording or nothing.
That'd be crazy. I don't like being where I am.
That's the real tech, using your swords to slow the game down so that you can see which way to go.
Honestly, a little bit, yeah. Oh, my everything is made of pain. There's going to be a heal here, and I'm going to have to take it.
Yes.
There's spell cooldowns, casting intervals, and scatter by up to 60% when stationary.
That's beautiful.
I'm
but you're
not stationary very often. Stuff that would be nice.
You need the opposite of the wand lens. You need the your own shunting to get less.
Yeah. All right. Hit something good.
That's
2 chances to refresh spells each time a spell is obtained.
That might have been one of the worst.
I gotta take the heal because
Yeah.
my everything is ouchy.
It's hurting.
But we're feeling.
You're feeling better.
Okay. But I don't think this is gonna be.
Quite so clear cut.
I don't think this is gonna be the one.
I mean, it could be still. But you are correct. Your safety is... Normally, you've got a lot of shields, but you don't really have any shields. Even your potion situation, you've got one defensive potion.
And it's not even that good of one.
That's 8 seconds of invincibility.
Yeah, but as far as defensive potions are concerned, that one, it's fine. Ow. There's just too many bullets. From him, not from me.
I was going to say, you're the one that did all the twining. Also, they ain't bullets, those are blades and lasers and boomerangs and wisps and a single bullet in your inventory. In fact, you banned bullets.
Just magic bullets. Okay. You know what, considering all the stuff that I got going on, I got an okay spread of damage.
Yeah, and your blades are still on the list.
Oh,
There's
why?
the Mask of the Hexer.
Why?
You wouldn't want it for this run anyway.
It's way too late now.
Way too late.
Dang. Demon Bone Tail on bosses is a lot of damage.
It's nice, but I feel like you need another safety relic, if I'm being honest.
I agree.
Or
Beast Fangs. I got 2 rerolls here.
You could take another collapse crystal. You could take another magic reservoir. That is a percent.
YOLO reroll.
Ooh.
Double YOLO reroll. Ooh. Water.
Yeah! And then fall. So you can make the lasers fall.
The butterflies fall again.
The butterflies fall again. Which one is shunting you around the most?
All of them.
Oh.
The boomerangs when they come back.
Oh.
Really.
And they got no space to fall.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much I need to change here.
All right, Saber and Buddy. Oh, nope, we're a mess. The way that you move around sometimes makes me think that you've got the yeet curse.
Yeah, it feels like it sometimes.
Remember, when you take damage, you get a speed boost. So you just get shunted faster.
Oh, there's still somebody somewhere. Oh, there they are. Okay. I have used all of the mana on this situation.
Yeah, but your mana regen is so high that it only slows you down slightly to be out of mana.
No. Back. Foul beasts. Don't you do that.
He's low. There he goes.
Ow.
Yeah. Dust treasure or reroll?
I mean, what else new can I get?
Oh.
Okay. That doesn't help me out that much.
Rageful Eye. Hey, Lee, you want to live?
Alright. But
What's the matter?
I gotta set this up properly now. Because this wants all of this.
Yes.
But I'm using all of that.
Correct.
It does give me 200 more MP. Consumes 1 point of damage with 15 point MP and inflicts 14.85 times the MP cost on targets within a radius of 4 meters.
So what you're saying is that can be strong enough that you don't even need an attack.
But
I know. I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying that you could.
Okay. I have a plan, and I don't like it, and I want it to be known that I don't like it.
Okay.
But it can be done. What we do is... let's see.
Really, you just need like a 5th wand.
If I take that off, I take that off.
And the mimicry cubes.
Okay.
Okay.
This still has the most space.
Yes. Which still is good for your own wand.
I guess I still have more capacity there too.
That just shunted something.
No.
No?
No. Okay. If we, for example, just...
Honestly, you take those 3 off.
Well, they're going to be off. Don't you worry. If we do that...
You should basically be invincible.
Do that. We scale back our operations here.
Okay. That's still very strong.
And very sustainable.
Yes.
And we still got
Plenty of room for other buffs. You can do...
plenty of room for activities.
And you can put the damage plus. You can put the... Yeah, you've got another tranquil bloom there. You've got... Yeah, that one. That way it can still do something like that. That's kind of cool.
Don't want to make this one cost any more, because... The
range boost doesn't really do anything.
I don't think it does, but...
Then you give your that one charging.
I could charge it, I guess.
I don't know if that's any better.
At the very least, it makes everything cost a little bit less. And I can just be like... I don't hate that. Okay.
It's not a machine gun anymore.
But
now it's a rail gun.
Will this shield be able to save my life?
Oh, that shield is obscene.
Mouse. I was like, where'd my mouse go? And
your shield barely scratched that entire fight.
But I was staying safe that entire
Absolutely.
fight.
American Cube.
I mean, just hold on a second. Let's just.
Might as well.
Yep. That's what that one's doing.
How did you look at the damage, by the way, from that fight? The boomerang blade is now.
Yeah, well, it's because I took wisps off its pedestal.
Yeah, that's
because I had to downsize.
I don't know if you did. Your mana looked like it was still doing super fine.
The extra step, like the exponential cost was crazy.
That's fair.
Do we re-roll to just re-roll stuff?
Or do you get a safety heal? I don't think you need the safety heal, but you could get the safety heal just in case.
Look, you don't think I need the safety heal?
You
don't think I need safety potions? You just think I need safety rerolls. I know.
You don't need it.
We don't. Well, do that. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had this multi-shot on here the entire time.
Yeah.
I just forgot about multi-shot. Would that make up here go any crazier?
I think you could do that up there. Instead of the charge. You just kind of go nuts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's still super sustainable, too. It's sustainable, but good enough.
Yeah, it's sustainable-esque.
And now you can put the collapse crystal back down there.
And then...
You got a bonus collapse crystal. Not doing anything. Beautiful.
Okay. I don't need it.
But you could have it.
I could have it.
And you did just get another capacity stone. Oh, okay. You don't need the charge anymore. Oh.
That could be good.
Oh.
Okay, I just gotta combine that.
We're getting spicy.
I'm just gonna combine that. Honestly, I'm gonna combine this one too.
Yeah. You don't need it.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah.
No.
Hey.
If I reroll this, like we're at the final boss, we don't need.
Yeah. It just gave you so much cool things to work with.
I can't use a Magic Find Plus again.
You can't?
Not a second one. I don't think.
No, hold on, because that one's currently attached to your wand.
Yeah.
You got one on your wand and one on the bottom wand.
I know, but the one on my wand, I feel like I don't need it.
You don't need it?
I don't have enough space to figure that out.
You got a capacity stone.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna all go on the bottom.
I don't think you don't need it.
I need it.
You can put that on your wand
No,
so you can go back to having more damage.
No, I need it. I think there's a world where I re-roll the extra multi-shot plus, because if I get a third Magic Vine plus,
Then it's a fine.
Magic plus, I think would be worth.
That's true.
I didn't. I gambled and lost.
I got a disintegration ray plus,
Which is super sad, admittedly. So yeah, that worthless, dead to me. Not the most sustainable thing in the world.
But if you had the Magic Vine plus,
I mean, I'll put it there just in that one spot because it's fine. Down here though, just give me a second. Oh, actually, I gotta. We're going just into uncharted territories here. It's just
made the circle smaller. Just so they can fit it.
It's in there.
You are unkillable. You realize this, right? I want you to understand.
There, you can have that multi-shot back. How about that, guy?
I want you to look at that fourth wand, and I want you to understand. 342 mana per second.
I do so much lower damage because of the mimicry cubes that the arcane barrier, which once did a bunch of damage when it absorbed damage, does not that much. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you're basically immortal now.
We'll see if we're basically immortal or actually immortal.
I think you're actually immortal.
And I very well could be, but I've learned in this game that I can't just assume things, because every time I assume something, in any direction, yay or nay, I'm wrong. I took some damage there. Did you see it?
No, I didn't actually. I mean, I saw it, but it healed up so fast. Like, I'm watching that wand going,
There, I was taking some hits just because I could.
and you're back to full wand already. I think you're super fine.
What if I just, like, walk up and say hello to this guy? Huh.
Do you know how much I believe you're super unkillable? That shield has been reduced to doing 1 damage on reflect. Right?
Yeah. It's not in the current room damage.
No, it's not in the current room damage. I legitimately think that you are so unkillable that you could just not attack and you would still eventually kill the producer with the shield alone.
Well, if I am invincible, then sure, it would take a million years.
It'd take a million years, but
if I'm not invincible, then...
If you're not invincible, then no. But I'm pretty sure. And if for whatever reason your HP ever did get low, you can turn yourself on with 8 seconds of invincibility, which would give your wand enough time to fully regen at 350 MP a second. For 8 seconds.
I also have an MP. The potion as well.
That's true.
Alright, well. We're in it now.
Yeah, that wand plus your wind whistling ear essentially means that every time he hits you, you absorb the damage as mana and then recover 350 mana before he can hit you again.
Look, that's why I made the change when I did. I was like, I feel very killable, but with this, I feel like I can be...
Yeah, you are.
Less killable. We're not necessarily killing him terribly fast.
No. You nerfed your damage quite a bit. And your damage was already a little on the low side once you hit these bosses.
It's just a matter of time now.
And it's like, you almost got him.
Every once in a while I see a poison number come up. Oh, 8,800 something. It's an amount of poison, considering I don't actually do poison.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Just his own little disco. Worthy opponent!
You got him.
Look at all these swords. Just because we didn't look. Obviously, like, percentage damage wins the day.
Of course.
Guessed. 219 swords on that theoretical...
on that wand that can't attack.
Correct. 92, 248, which has 2 of them. And I had 327.
You got a lot of men on that wand, too.
Yeah, it's true, because How do I still have more than you, though? You have 219, I have 327. That math doesn't feel like it maths.
Hold on.
Because this MP is 5,400, and mine is 2,700.
And then hover over the...
For every 25 max MP on the wand, increase the flying sword limit by 1. So, I don't know.
I don't know either. Switch to the fourth. Is there a cap on there?
I mean, if there was a cap, then it wouldn't matter between this one and this one. Also, this one, the sword does 123 damage, and this one, the sword does 11 damage because of all of the capacity stones.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why your top one has more swords.
Yeah, very strange. Well, there you go. That was a run where I attempted to try to make it primarily sword-based.
It was pretty good.
And, I mean, in that respect, I think it failed spectacularly.
You had so many swords.
The boomerang blades and other rainbow shenanigans. And then eventually I was just unkillable, which is, A-okay.
Yeah, but you had many swords.
I did have.
Between all your ones, you had like 1,000 swords.
I did have 1,000 swords.
You didn't use 1,000 swords.
But I had them.
But you
That's
had
the
them.
important thing. So I hope everybody enjoyed that run. Let us know what you thought in the comments. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.